Hello everyone! Do you also have to throw a smoke grenade and flee to an unknown destination every day? What? No? That's strange. Tony, I told you you're the only weirdo around here. Anyway, smoke grenades are pretty cool, and even cooler is the fact that you can make one at home. We'll show you how. Let's go! First, let's prepare all the ingredients. We're gonna need an old frying pan, a cardboard toilet paper sleeve, duct tape, a fuse, sugar, baking soda, and potassium nitrate. Relax, young chemists. Potassium nitrate is the same as saltpeter, which is sold at any gardening store as a fairly common fertilizer. And, of course, we'll need protective equipment like rubber gloves, goggles, and a respirator or mask to cover our nose and mouth. Let's begin. Before we make our mixture, we need to prepare a container. Take the cardboard tube and tape one end to prevent anything from leaking out. Now take the frying pan. Use the oldest and most useless one you can find, because after our experiment, it might get damaged forever and your parents won't be too happy about it. Wait! Before working with all kinds of chemicals, put on gloves, goggles, and a mask. Saltpeter is not the safest substance, and we are also going to heat it. So, it's important to protect your skin, eyes, and respiratory tract. Well done, Tony! Now we pour our potassium nitrate and sugar into the pan in a 3:2 ratio. In other words, 3 tablespoons of nitrate and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Stir thoroughly and turn on the stove on medium heat. While the mixture is heating, stir constantly until it is completely melted. As it caramelizes, the sugar should turn brown or black and form a thick, gooey texture similar to caramel. After everything is turned into a homogeneous mass, remove the pan from the stove. Attention! Do not overcook the mixture and make sure that it does not burn. If it starts to smoke in the pan, immediately turn down the heat. By the way, if you want your smoke grenade to burn slowly, add a spoonful of baking soda to the mixture before you take it off the stove. This is an additional step, but the baking soda will soften the reaction, making the grenade burn much slower. Once the mixture is ready, you have to act quickly. Pour it into the cardboard tube before it hardens. Use a funnel or spoon to get it right. Ah! What are you? It can't be. How can it be? No, I don't believe it. Right. It turns out that you are the greatest, a true slob. Oh, come on, don't cry. Get yourself together and put everything back in the tube. Make sure you put the mixture tightly inside. If you don't, the smoke won't burn evenly. Now quickly insert the fuse while the mixture is still hardening. By the way, anything that will burn and give you time to move away before the saltpeter ignites will work as a fuse. It can be a piece of paper, a match, or cotton thread. That's it. Now put our bomb in a well-ventilated room so it can cool down. This may take about an hour. Now it's time to test our smoke bomb. But first, remember, never light a smoke bomb indoors. You must find a place outdoors, away from buildings, trees, animals, and other people. Potassium nitrate smoke bombs burn very strongly, so make sure that you place it in a clear, open place, away from anything that can catch fire. Also, your smoke bomb will emit large amounts of acrid smoke, which you shouldn't inhale. Well, let's light the fuse, run to a safe distance, and enjoy our homemade smoke bomb. Yeah, Tony, the wind direction must also be taken into account. But what would you know? You're such a slob. By the way, friends, this method of making smoke bombs is not the only one. There are easier and faster ways, although the smoke will be less thick. For example, you can use a piece of foil and some ping pong balls. We have already shown in detail how to do something like that at the end of the video about cruel but very funny pranks. The link will now appear on the screen and is already in the description under the video. Well, tell us in the comments if you are interested in learning how to do all sorts of funny stuff like smoke bombs at home. And if you are, then tell us what kind of stuff exactly do you want to make. Your ideas could be the inspiration for a future video. And of course, give us a like if you want. And if you don't want, also give us a like. Pretty please?